Oh, okay. Well, that was a rest. All right, though. My goodness, am I hungry? Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Records. Oh man, looks like some fog rolled in while I was asleep here. Oh, okay. First things first. I'm gonna stop the fires. That can't be good. Okay, there's that. This thing's sparking. Oh man, where am I gonna go with this thing? Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get a ramp up to the top. Just like that, right? Yeah, good enough. Ooh, there's a lot on fire, and I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to save, let alone
Low health.
Ouch. Alright. Going around here, grinding up things, getting them to stop smoking, maybe isn't the most useful of projects right now. But I suppose I do want to know what's available on there, what actually is available, because remember, I still can't create components, and without the ability to create components, I may not be able to fix anything here. So let's give this thing a good, honest survey, see if I can stop all these chemical fires, and give it a good once-over. Okay, this is about... Oh, went too far. That's about the end of it. Put out all the smoke, all the fires, and I've discovered that almost... I have not seen a single large steel tube or metal grid in any of the places you'd expect to see them. I suppose there were metal grids in... where was it? This one? So 15 metal grids there. This O2H2 generator, nothing. Nothing over there. Yeah, I am not anywhere close to having a functional ship here. Now, obviously, there are lots of parts, frames for things that I don't have to worry about constructing now. But, like, this is not a windfall in terms of components. Oh, and I think I might have figured out why the ship crashed in the first place. Got some funkiness going on back here, but if you look... Oh, here we go. Let's take over that. And we've got some programmable blocks in here. Where were they? Here we go, yeah. Clang drive, programmable block, and then a spare one. Never trust a clang drive, folks. Never trust a clang drive. That's just some interior interior components. Where's that smoke coming from? Up there. Alright, well. How much in there? Nothing. I'm going to start working on this and see about getting, I don't know, a something. Oh, hey, I found some large steel tubes. Gonna have to take them out of the inside of this
Inventory
beacon.
full.
But I found them. And of course, I can't get into some place to put this stuff. Let's try and take one of these over.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Come on. There. Okay. I'm going to work on taking over the beacon. I'm just going to take over everything I can on here and get it to be, you know, more useful. Like that survival kit there is really nice, having a survival kit tied to a base, tied to a more permanent power source. Not sure how I would feel about being reconstituted in a new clone and dropping out of the sky and hitting the floor like a wet noodle, but that's what you get as a space engineer. Alright. So I've crawled over this thing in a couple different ways, and I'm not seeing anything on here that's like really making me want to repair this vessel. There's a few more large steel tubes than I expected. 8 in that. And then there was a couple more. Yeah, here. This bumper has some in it. And then there were the 20 here. So that was, what, 20, 30 something? It's not 30 something. I can make quite a nice extension to our termite rover. You know, turn that into an actual real trailer. Although, man, it is really not that impressive, is it? So something I'm thinking I might end up having to do is the wings here. I might have to take them off and just have the trailer be have it just, you know, no longer worry about solar power, right? The reason I'm saying that is ideally I would want to have a trailer attached to this as like a fifth wheel, where it pushes straight down from above. But let me think about it some more, and I'll see about some explanations. Alright guys, let's show you a little update on what I've done here. Solidified and put on some, you know, substance to the neck of the trailer here. And then I've connected it at the at this junction point with a few hinges. Now, what I want to do here is, I think what I'm going to do is get that so the trailer, I need to set the limits on those hinges so that this stays mostly up like that, and then when I want to load and unload something off the trailer, I can pick up the end of it with that hinge. This piece goes up because, you know, that's all getting locked and picked up, and then that will become a ramp that goes down back this way. And I've got my little buggy that I recovered over here, and the shield on the front of it looks to me, I mean, I could make it into a little like forklift type vehicle, have it serve some purpose that way. Keep it around, you know. It's not totally dead yet. It didn't blow up. I didn't blow it up when I crashed it in here. That's kind of the point. But yeah, once I have a forklift, I can go ahead and start loading things onto the trailer here, and I think that means I'm actually going to get rid of the large cargo container. Not get rid of it, just detach it from here. So I actually don't know if it's got how much weight it has. Oh, well, that's not bad. Come on. Nope, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Okay. Cool. So now I'm going to build up the ramp here, make it so that I can put the vehicle on there, and then I can carry things in this space here. Nice. I think that this will work out. But I am going to put bigger wheels on it. Yeah. Alright, let's take care of this. Get some of the materials back. Awesome. Now, I'm pretty confident that the bottom of this is equivalent to the bottom of this here. So I need to drop down one and attach the 5x5. Also, I think I need to put out one block farther from here. So let's attach it back. So let's just put it all the way in the back here and see how that goes. Now I can make it aesthetic and matched in next. But that's the basis for it. Yeah. Oh. I really ought to try those new 2x2 wheels. That's something worth considering. There's 1 and 4. Up and attach. Alright. Now we're starting to look like a proper trailer for the termite. Let's get this welded up and see how well it functions. Aha! I was right. So I saw some smoke coming up off of this. Figured it must be stuck in the ice here. Let's get that to stop smoking, and voila. Grab some tubes out of that. Oh, I know I have a hole in the ground. Maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. Okay, let's take this off nice and gentle. And as little banging as possible, please. Okay. And can I just push it? Nope. Can I drag it? Come on. Let's just tuck it right over in here. Guess I don't need to leave the little merge block on there. Alright, so stacking things up in here for the time being. You know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I realize I don't want to live out on the ice here. I don't know what kind of solar winds that sun is putting out. There could be, you know, a thaw event any day now, and you know, getting off of this and onto solid ground would be very appealing. Plus the, you know, horizon here is pretty boring as is. Collecting what I want to off of this and bringing it to another location could pose to be quite the problematic endeavor. But for now, let's see how this works. So I have those hinges in there all on a group, and we're gonna get the thing that there, come on. Okay. It's the hinge drop group, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off the hinge lock on it and reset the upper and lower limits and turn off the block and turn off the braking torque. Okay, so it fell to the ground. Now, let's get this one up. So it's now at its limit, and that could easily be extended into a ramp that I could drive up and on and off of. Cool. Let's bring this back down to where it was. Actually, what happens if I turn off braking torque and turn the hinge off? Oh, yeah, that breaks. So I need to turn this back on. Turn the velocity up. Okay. Velocity, turn that up. And I think what I want to have it be is that the lower limit on that hinge is where it is, but it can go higher, so if it would drop in lower, would that work? Yeah, I think this will work. Let me play around a little bit. So this is more along the lines of what I'm thinking of trying to get working here. And I just figured I'd show you it all before I weld it up. And in case any of y'all want to get a little quick trip on... Where are they? Here we go. Let's weld it up the really fast, simple, and easy way. Because that means at least I only have to weld one thing up here to weld up all of that. Yeah, there. See, now I just need to keep putting it down over and over again. I don't know if that's going to actually save me any time at all. I thought of a different way of getting it to go really quick. And this thing is super heavy, and it's taking a long time to wind up, so I'm just sort of moving it out of the way. Yeah, that's not working. Come on, just slide over here, just a little bit. Ugh, and the windstorm's coming in again. There we go. Now, the thought I had was something like this. It can attach like that, and a little bit there. Let's see what this can do. So, having one of these tools on the front of this isn't actually a bad idea. Like, I'm gonna see about redesigning that, but for the moment, let's go ahead and give this a little bit of velocity to go up. Alright, and that's down there. Let's turn this on. Turn off the parking brake. Let's get the tool on the hotbar. Oh, right, because I need to have a gyroscope on this thing again to get it to tilt up. Well, that's enough to try and remedy. This is just a little too low. I just need some angle things on there. So let's drop it back down. Okay, so I've cleaned up the welds a little bit, gotten everything, almost everything, back to being square. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the rust a little, and then get it stripped down a bit, I think. Okay, scraping off all the rust, giving it a new fresh coat of paint, gives it a little bit easier to see what's going on here. And I'm starting to get an idea here, because these engines back here, you know, are 3 apart, and I don't need benches. What do I need benches for? I don't have anybody I'm hauling around. There's a plane that's abandoned. There's... okay. Yeah, well, let's get
Inventory full.
out of the way. And then I'm thinking, get that inside there. See if I can get that fit inside there, because like these guys, surprisingly, can carry them. Let's drop this stuff off. Because if I have a big old cargo container, kind of nestled down inside there, in like right in this space right here, and then if I move the chair over one so that it's kind of above the wheel suspension, I'll be able to get a cargo tube leading out the front where I can have a grinder set up, and then off the top I can have a hinged arm that I can use to pick things up and move them, kind of just in front of that. So it turns it into not only a hinged pickup, like forklift, a cantilevered forklift, not a stationary forklift, and then I can also use it to just grind up things when I want to collect the materials. So let's see if I can get that to work. Okay, so this is a little silly, but if I want it up there, I want to probably have it go like this. Yeah. Nope, no, that's silly. I want it to go that way. So that there's a connection going out the front, a connection off the top, and one at the back. And right in there. Alright, I think this will do it. Let's get these welded up. Oh, we need parts. And yeah, just some of those. Let's do it. And there we go. Now just to get this working some other which way. So here I am working on getting this. Yeah. This is going to be the arm that it reaches forward. It's going to have a bit drops down, a bit like this. Maybe another, just, yeah, come on, to there. Now I'm not going to need to pick up anything particularly small, so I don't know if I'll need to go quite to the floor, but if I can drop the wheels down. But then as I'm driving around, this is gonna go, store this one, wait, there, just gonna store this, go like this, wait, hinge lock, all, velocity back to there, and then, can I get to that one? Yeah, like this. And then this goes down like this. And I'll use the same mag plates that I'm going to attach to the face of that to lock to the roof so that I can drive around with this. I think that's a pretty good setup. Cool. So let me go ahead and weld everything up, and then I'll head out to see if I can find some salvage. I got something going on that way, and then over that way. Oh, I forgot to show you. I welded up this hydrogen engine here because I figure I can take the power cell back out of it if I need to. And that will just give me a little bit more room space to put stuff. The power room space. What am I thinking of? I've got this for all the stuff, and for the power, I'll be able to use this, which, come on, press the button right, has 100, the 5,000 liters of compressed hydrogen in there ready to run. So, yeah, let's load up this vehicle. Oh, I'm gonna have to set up a lot of like upper limits, lower limits, that sort of thing. So it'll take me a minute, but I'll bring you back when I hit the road, or when I hit the ice road. In a truck? I'm an ice road trucker. Honestly, I never really watched that show, so if that's a good thing, then yeah, totally doing it on purpose. All right, well, that that should work. Oop, I want to turn those off. I think I heard that. I'm a little okay with using them because over here, right here, I've got no 2H2 generator, and it only needs 2 steel tubes. Actually, why don't I see what I can do about building that? I need 1 more large steel tube. I still haven't gotten all of the tubes out of everything in here. Though I think I'm now darn close to having gotten everything. Yeah, oh, no, a few more here. Let's just grab all that. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like with the H2O2 generator up and working, I can connect to it. I'm walking over here because I could probably connect right to the top there. Or maybe to the front on this side. Probably right there. Probably right there, probably the easiest place to connect. Anyway, let's do this. I can move these parts around as needed. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, and there's some ice preloaded. Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna have some hydrogen generation. I've obviously got plenty of ice. And let's get going. Now, I still haven't set up one thing about the wheels. These 2 wheels, I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. Get their friction down to about 10%. Height offset all the way. Strength, probably pretty high. Power, no need for power. And they don't have propulsion. They don't have steering. And yeah, the air shock probably be okay. Alright. Let's go. Well, at least it looks like the wheels are rotating this time. Oh, that's not good. What just happened? I lost a bit of the rear. So, no drifting on the ice. Now I know. I must have just barely clipped it back here. Okay. Well, I'll patch this up and then see how well she does when I'm not on, 0 friction. Maybe I'll head straight that way and get to the shore and then drive along the shore. Yeah. All Alright, let's figure this out. Alright, a new abandoned settlement, 4.6 out that way. Wait. Stop that. Ooh. Stopping suddenly when I'm backing up caused that to tilt. Alright, good to know. Alright, 4.6 it was, right? 4.6. Needed a space. Enter. Alright. And it is this way. Probably up on top of that hillside up there. Alright guys, I'll see you when I get there. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, this is interesting. Let's get on top of this little hilltop here and see if what I see over in the distance is what I think I see over in the distance. Because, yeah, there's definitely something going on that hilltop up there. Yeah, I got a reticule on it now. Ooh, I wonder if that's just some old power poles, you know? Well, let's get over there and see if we can check it out. I'm gonna try and take this soft green path up the hillside. And I think I need to up the power on my wheels a little bit. Although that's already at 11%. And maybe I just need to increase the... I do need to increase the power. That's what I'm saying I need to do. I think what I meant to say was that I should increase the strength on the wheels. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying... words. What are the words here? Okay, wheels. The strength is what's keeping me bouncy off the ground. The power is what's keeping me moving on the hillside. Alright, I think that works. Alright, let's head over there. There's a few different structures. Let's check it out. Oh, wrong button. Stop that. F, okay. 2.99 out that direction. That's got to be out on the lake somewhere, on the shore of the lake. Alright, east-northeast after I check out whatever these guys are up here. And I just need to go a little bit up this yellowish, bumpy terrain in order to get on top here. Gonna try and actively aim for these gentler, light green terrain pieces. It's working all right. Oh, there's the terrain, or the power transmission poles. We got one. not a whole lot of steel. And I definitely don't want that thing falling down on top of me. Maybe I ought to just look around some, see if there's anything other than these transmission poles, and then head over that way, back down onto the lake. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something on the lake down there. Of course, the original one that was the 3.2 is somewhere over on that plateau over there, I think. Curious what to do. There we go. I figured I'd have a good vantage point on whatever was over in this direction first. So I may as well go check it out. And there we go. Something out on the lake. I think I need to turn on that. Searchlight on and control. I don't know what that is. Let's put a lock on it. That way maybe it'll keep showing up even if I don't keep an eye out of weapon range. Alright. Try go down here. Seems pretty smooth. Okay. That's all right. Let's stick to the smooth terrain here. Alright, down off of the hill onto the beach. That's nice. Let's see what we can make out of this thing. What the heck is that shape? Oh, no way. Is that parts of a airplane? I think it is. Oh boy, okay. Wow. What all is there left of this thing? Got old wing. Conveyor junction, a small merge block. Probably from like a, where they would have dropped bombs out of the bay. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. That is a small atmospheric thruster. That's really good. And another one here. Oh, man. Okay. Ooh, and some small hydrogen tanks. Those are going to be useful. Oh, this is a good find. Okay, I'm going to start piecing this thing apart and seeing what I can get out of it. I might end up grinding in nearly all of it up. Because I've got that guy who can do that. But let's get the pieces out of it. Got a small battery, that's good. Alright, let's take off some of this. Alright. I'm gonna be careful with this. Try and take out just the computers. Alright, I think that's enough, yeah. Alright, let's turn you off. And take you off. Okay, go on that way. And we're going to start just piling things up that we find right here. Hey, that's a lot of ammo, probably for the Gatling gun right here. Any, a couple of small tubes in there. Let me just grind it up. See, hey, more ammo fell out. Great. I can't actually make those little cargo containers yet. I might want to just save it. Let's dump the rest of this off. Hey, whoa. That was a little surprising, but I was going to say, hey, look what I found. Another gyroscope. This is no good. I think that's another small battery there as well. Yeah. Ooh, and it has its power cells in it. Gotta be careful with that one. Don't you do that. I need these for my lifter vehicle. I'm going to attach them right in there. Alright, final tally is 2 small hydrogen tanks, 2 small atmospheric thrusters, a battery that I am going to claim while it doesn't have any computers in it, because then I can just weld it up and control it, and 2 small cargo containers. Oh, and 2. Count them, 2 gyroscopes. The rest of all of this, I'm going to grind up with my new truck. So, I need to have an excess small merge block here. Alright. Let's go here. We're going to go trailer drop hinge. I had locked it on the drive down here. I'm going to unlock it. This hinge here, we want to turn it on, which tilts it back. And let's lock it and what happened there? Okay, just stay like that. Sure. Over here, we got this mag plate. We want to auto lock off, switch lock. And now I can start moving with this. Turn on the engines, get our wheels back up to a good height offset. Turn off the parking brake and make sure I got decent clearance. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Now let's get this static grid. I'm going to set up my hotbar. I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, I think this is going to work. Now let's go. Oh, need to maneuver my turning a little bit better. Yep, really? Well, I suppose if this was a large grid, I'd be able to do it. Here, I want to get at least one thing to show you guys how it's supposed to work. Hey, look at that. I'm being effective with my design. Alright, so let me show you all what I'm doing here with the lifter, at the very least. That, I think, is going to work out okay. So we've got 2, and then 4. Oh, wrong way. Let's go other way with that to about there. And then... Nope. Okay. And... then... I would go over to something I want to keep. Do that. Lock them. And then... pick it up just a little ways and bring it up onto the trailer. But all of this is just scrap. So let's stow it back the way it's supposed to go. And then like this. And then like this. And then like that, and we're done. Well, we're not quite done. Let's bring it back up off the ground. And then I think I'll probably get... yeah, I'm gonna spend some time putting these things on there aesthetically. And then I'll pack it away. And then we can, you know, maybe go check out what's along this coast over here, or I could head for that 3.2. It's going to be up in that way somewhere. But yeah, let's finish up here. All right, so I figured I may as well attach this right off the bat. So, yeah. Oh, like that. There we go. And I put the extra battery on this side as well. So now it's just a matter of putting a little conveyor pipe right there, and I've got 2 fuel tanks for the hydrogen engines. And this thing should never run out of fuel in those tanks at this point. I hope. I'll have to get back to the wreck and actually see how well it does. But I have a few things here I need to clump together. I think I'll probably just use some plates, mag plates to do it. Right, like these. Yeah, that should do. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. you know, that'll work, right? Maybe I ought to be a little careful with this. Yeah, I'm gonna just not make a fool of myself. Oh, it just locked. Come on. That is not... Alright. Let's go. Oh, let's turn those off first, and then go. Yeah, got all those. And here we can go ahead and get back to this hinge being off. And now it's working like a regular hitch again. And I will hop in here. Probably worth putting it on this. Here we go. Hinge lock on off. Locked, and we're good to go. Let's hit the shoreline and maybe drive a little ways. I guess actually I'd be kind of interested to see how far I can get going up that valley. Sure. You know, thinking about it, oh, maybe there are paths to get up. So I'll keep that in mind. This back corner of the lake, there's some paths. But I've got good stuff. I should head back to the derelict, you know, drop it off. I'm 2 thrusters shy of being able to do a proper airship. Oh, but I need to get some power generation, because that large thruster is not gonna keep me flying for long with those little batteries. Anyway, I'm pretty confident that the derelict is, yeah, straight up that way. So, nice smooth sailing, just gotta, you know, not make any sudden turns. That is not the derelict. Yeah, there's a target lock on it. It's tiny. I guess I don't need to get out of the way for it. Great. Let's see. Oh, it's a little vehicle. Look at that. You can see right from the shape already. What have we got? Hello there. Clang and Sons Bading. K. Lang and Son. Nice. So, oh, we've got lights that are on. Let's stop that. Got small batteries. Oh. That is right over near where I was just at with that airplane. That's simple enough to find. I'll just head back to that corner of the lake after I figure out what I want to do with this, of course. It's in the back here. Oh, we've got a door in the way still. Come on. Yeah, why is this? Come on. There we go. Oh, it's a medium cargo container. Okay. With nothing. There are some passenger benches elsewhere. But what is that thing on the other side of it? Right through here. Oh, hey, it's a battery. Wow, okay, that's great, with 20 power cells in it. That's nice. That's very nice. That is what I need to get working on an air speeder. Great. What do I do to this? I'm gonna go ahead and just grind up. Oh, and hey, large steel tubes. Okay, I'm going to disassemble this, and then I have to pick it up because that's too heavy for me to pick up. I have to pick it up with the crane, not crane, the lifter, and it's got these in here as well, with one that's intact, probably has a little bit of hydrogen in it. I might decide to put the tanks there, if I can fit it in. That might work. Oh, okay. I got things to do. Is that enough? Yeah, that should be enough. Look at that. Now, let's... Come on. Oh, come on. Is it? Is it locked to the ground? Is that why this isn't going anywhere? Maybe I just need some more torque. Proximal hinge. Let's give it a little more torque. Oh, wait. Velocity 0. Huh. Wrong button. Okay. Well, now that I'm doing this too stupidly, let's bring it back down. Come on. Well, this was stupid. And I'm out of time. Clearly, I need to play with the torque settings a little bit more. Man, I need to get a, what's it called? A programmable lock on there so I can manipulate these hinges a little bit more fine dexterity. Don't want to keep slamming this thing on the ground. Run the risk of blowing it up. Anyway, guys, it is, despite the sun being high in the sky, it is late in the day. I am going to wrap up this story for tonight, and I'm going to wish you all a many happy returns. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Survival Records. And until next time, thanks for watching.